Hey Audrey, this is Paul Heck with Grassfire Digital Marketing. Thanks for the update on the URL. Sorry, I was on the wrong one there. Similar thing as far as like the things that you need to do to get your site to rank for what people are actually searching for. So DTF transfers, DTF transfer, direct to film, all of these different keywords that people search for. And I'll show you a little bit more of that in just a moment. You need to have content on your site for all of those keywords. So we need to have anywhere from 1,500 words at a minimum of content on your website. It needs to be keyword rich. So we need to work those keywords in there. We're using them certainly a certain amount of times just so that it's not spamming the site. Google sees that. They're trying to rank you as the authority. So we're going to need to talk about how does one use one of these transfers? How do you order them? How do you just go through the process of placing them on a shirt and getting the actual transfer on there? So all of these things need to be talked about, worked into the content. That's something that can be done on your site that you have here, or you could also create another site that starts to blog about it and such and refers to this site. There's multiple ways to do that, but we would start out with trying to get the right content on this site first. Looking at the site's strength, overall, before I go to the strength, it looks really good. I love how you've got a couple of pictures of you even on there. That gives kind of some, humanity to who's behind this. And I think that's really, really good. But we just need more content about the DTF transfers themselves. Looking at what's your site doing as far as the strength side. So I've just popped you into this program called Ahrefs. It gives us the metrics on how strong your site is. Right now, your site is pretty much non-existent on the internet. You've got one backlink coming to you. It's not getting picked up for any keywords, so nobody's finding this from an organic search. You've had no traffic on it from an organic search. You do have 3.7 on the UR. So the key is to get this DR rating, this domain rating, and this URL rating up high enough over your competition, and with enough content, with enough backlinks. So these are other websites that are going to refer to yours and pass strength to you. Those are things that you have to build each month to get your website to just move up in the search ranking. So that's it in a nutshell on the actual site. I'll look at some of the other competitors here real quick and show you what they're doing. When I'm trying to rank a site for showing up in Google search, so like right now, I just typed in DTF transfer, and you've got a couple of people running sponsored ads. So these are actual Google ad campaigns, which we could help you with as well if that's something you want to look at. DTF transfer from Ninja Transfers, Jiffy, and DTF Sheet are all running sponsored ads, as well as this heat transfer warehouse. Now, that is the ad side of things. Number one in the organic is this Ninja Transfers. Then you've got DTF Sheet, and then Trendy Transfers. This wraps up the top three, and Breeze Crafts. I looked at a couple of these sites just to show you, what they're doing, how strong they are, how competitive this keyword is, how much search volume and stuff. So the key to ranking is going to be built around a couple of things. It's content on the website. So does the content have DTF transfers in it? Is it talking about DTF transfers? Is it educating your customer about what DTF transfers are, how easy they are to use? Maybe adding some video on there, showing some different things like that. That is going to be one of the key things, is getting content on there that includes the keywords that we want to try to be ranked for. Now, sometimes that's a little bit more robust of a website than what Shopify can actually put on there, or maybe we can manipulate Shopify to be able to do that a little bit better. But content is going to be key to getting the keywords on your site. Second thing are going to be backlinks. So these are other websites that refer to yours and pass power to it. So that's going to be a site that's talking about maybe screen printing or t-shirts or DTF transfers and why they're better than screen printing. All of these different things that go with the actual product and how to use it, how easy it is. A website like that, or a blog that will link back to your website and pass some power to it. So those are the two key areas that we're going to have to focus on. Now, looking at DTFsheet.com, this is the number 2 ranking site for that keyword. You can see they have, they do a lot of cool full custom printing. They don't just sell the transfers themselves. They've got a gain sheet tool as well. A lot of different things. They've got some reviews on there, which is great. A little social proof. And they've just got a little bit of content talking about, the process, how do you do it, some imagery around all of that. These are things that you're going to want to put on your website, and we have to do better than these guys to start to outrank them. Now, if I look at like how strong is this website and how many keywords are they being found for and such. So they've got a fairly strong website with a domain rating of 35 and a URL rating of 32 on the overall website itself. Looking at the keywords, they've got 2,400 keywords. Now, this is where I'm going to show you what the opportunity is, what's the volume. So I'm looking at keyword difficulty, which is this in the green here, and I'm also looking at search volume. So 17,000 people a month are searching for DTF transfers. This company's in the #1 position. You want to be in the top 3 to 4 and really try to push up there for all these different keywords. 27,000 people search for DTF transfer. You've got DTF gang sheet, 2,600 people. These are all fairly easy to rank for when this keyword difficulty is in the 5 or less. As it moves up in a higher number, it gets a little bit more difficult. But DTF sheets, 0 difficulty, 1.3 thousand on the volume. A gang sheet builder, let's see, DTF prints, DTF transfer. I'm just looking at or DFT, like you can even misspell it and get to rank for this. DTF transfer sheets, 3,900, keyword difficulty of 1. So we would go through and create a strategy to figure out okay, how much content we want to create, what keywords are we trying to be ranked for, and create a website around that. We're probably going to have some blog posts. We're probably going to have to look at what's the best strategy for setting up the site in and of itself. So looking at, let's say, this trendy transfer. So they're offering a 10% off your first purchase. They've got a good looking little Shopify site here. They don't have a lot of content on it. And in each individual product has content, but on this actual homepage here for the DTF doesn't really show a lot of content. That's something that I would increase. That's probably why they're not ranking as high as some of these other companies. Their website is still pretty strong on a 36 on the domain ranking. If I look at the URL ranking, it's not as high overall. They have backlinks. They have 240 backlinks coming from 59 places. This is a decent ratio. You don't want this to be so, you wouldn't want this to be 24,000 and only have 59. But 5,900 keywords is what they're being found for. So that's a competitor that's in the 3rd position. Let's look at this Breeze. This is in the 4th position. You've got, again, some content within each one. They've got a lot of DTF transfers shown here that you can purchase and, are just going to continue to show that on the different pages. But not a lot of real content talking about, the process, what it is, and how to use this product. And looking at their site, you can see a domain rating of 11. They don't have any backlinks coming. Now, this is to this specific page. They don't have any backlinks coming to that page, no referring domains. So they're really just ranking off of what little content they have on their website. And they're being ranked for 395 keywords. You can see some of those, they're in the 5th position for DTF transfer. DTF transfer sheets, they're in the #1 position. DTF transfers, 17,000 volume, and they're in the 7th position. So you can start to see a little bit about how much volume's out there. You're not trying to get all that volume, just trying to get enough to really, start to make your business thrive, and then, continue to strengthen your site so that it pushes up past some of these other guys. Ninja Transfers, if I click on their site, you can see they've got quite a bit of content on there, some good reviews. They've got nice video flowing through there. They've got a 20% off for a first-time sign-up, first-time order. And just kind of, again, showing you what all you can do with the transfers themselves, how to go through the ordering process. They've got a little kind of like FAQ or how do I do this on there. Good looking website on how to use the product. So again, educating the customer. It's got content on it. It's keyword rich, and that's what you need. So again, just to recap, the things that you're going to need are a website that is focused on DTF to push past these guys. You're going to need keyword-rich content on there. You're going to need to, educate the customer, show them how to use it, how easy it is, kind of create some interest in ordering if they haven't used it in the past, or just how easy your ordering process is. Third thing is or the second thing is going to be backlinks. So these are other websites that are passing power to yours. So putting those two things together will push you up in the search ranking. It's building backlinks. It's a consistent thing you have to do from month to month, and adding new content on the site, trying to get Google to really see you guys as the authority in the space and push you up in the search ranking. So just wanted to send you that real quick, showing you like what it is from an SEO standpoint of how do you rank high for in the search for pushing your website up there. So I'll put together a proposal for you. If you have any questions in between now and then, please give me a call, 479-326-7899, or you can reach me at paul@grassfiremarketing.com. Thank you.